The NFL has a fatherhood problem, one that is deeply woven into the fabric of the league. Being an absentee father earns you respect. Being there for the birth of your child apparently does not. So the Vikings parted ways with general manager Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. Now that's a decision that many are not surprised by, but it's the stories coming out now that have me personally scratching my head. In her article about Adolfo-Mensah's downfall within the Vikings organization, Diana Rossini of The Athletic wrote this: "He approached the work-life component of the role differently from many of his NFL peers. Following the birth of his first child, the general manager left for paternity leave, missing about 2 weeks of training camp meetings and practices and working remotely during that stretch. Word of his time away from the team traveled quickly around the league. Among some rival executives and coaches, it was met with disbelief. And that's because you have new head coaches like Joe Brady of the Buffalo Bills saying that he once called his wife on the way to a game while she was going into labor and found out after the game that she had given birth on her own." And then there's Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald, who was candid about the time or lack thereof that he gets to spend with his son throughout the week.
"I don't get to see Jack throughout the week as much, so Thursdays I try to get, which is today, I try to get home pretty quick to be with him for maybe a half hour before he goes to bed."
And Ryan Clark admits that this is an issue.
He's supposed to be there for his wife who went through a difficult pregnancy and birth and be able to bond with his child. But the culture, the football culture that has everybody miffed that he took paternity leave is a real thing. And it may be born of toxic masculinity, and it may be born of fake sacrifice or a fake requirement, but that's what people feel like it takes to be great at something that not everybody could be great at.
And personally, I don't think that we're going to see a significant change in the way that the league views fatherhood, because unfortunately, it's something that we see across corporate America. But you all drop down in the comments and you let me know your thoughts on the way that other general managers and executives within the NFL viewed Adolfo-Mensah's paternity leave. I want to hear your thoughts down below.